800 feet, turn right onto Stallion Road.
Okay, so today, this morning, I'm going to be doing some troubleshooting. So I called the customer and asked him, hey, you know, what's going on? And he's saying he's got two systems and
turn right onto Stallion Road, then turn right onto Dartmoor Circle.
The upstairs is fine, but the downstairs isn't working. It's got it's freezing up the suction line, and it says there's no air coming.
Turn right onto Dartmoor Circle, then arrive at your destination.
And so I'm like, okay, well, it sounds like it's because, you know, your coil's not getting enough heat, your cooling coil, and so it's getting too cold and it's freezing over. But we'll see. So let's go see what it is. Okay, so I'm in the attic. Got the downstairs unit, the problem unit right here. That's the upstairs, but the upstairs is working. So let's check this out. Let's pull power first. There, we turned the fan to the on position. It's just not coming on. Let's go ahead and check this capacitor. Let's put it right here. All right. Some spider webs in here. So we have looks like a 5 UF. Alright. It's going to be within 10%. You never want to go off of what the capacitor says, which is 5%, but 10% is the typical rule. But just for us, we just use the 15% if it's below 10 microfarads, just because we'd be changing them out like all the time, or a lot more if we just went off the 10. It doesn't feel very, I guess, honest. Well, we're at 4.6. Right. So we're good. Capacitor's good. Okay. So that's not our problem. Okay, let's give the motor a spin. Ah, it's got free spin. Let's check the wiring here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take off the wires. So cool. Let's see if I get power to the motor. That's why I don't get power, you know, it's never going to come on. So let's just see. See if the board's acting up or not. Let's put some light on this. Okay, so capacitor's good. It's ready for 5, and I had 4.6. I got free spin on the motor, and now I'm checking if power's good on the that cool tab. See if the motor's getting power. So I'm gonna tape this off and see what it does. So we found the issue. So I'm checking power between the cooling tab and the neutral. And look at this. Getting 2.3 volts. I should be getting 115 plus. So board's bad, it's not making good contact. It needs replaced. Yeah, so pretty much that was a bad board. So I checked the capacitor, and then I checked the it was good. It was a 5 microfarad capacitor, and it was 4.6. I'm like, oh, okay. So and I took all the capacitors that it could be with me up there. I took a 5, a 7.5, a 10, a 12.5, and a 20. And it didn't end up being any of those. So I just was like, oh goodness. So then I jumped the lower to the door switch. It was good. The blower came on. So I had to beat the board. So I confirmed that it was calling. The thermostat was calling. I put the terminals. My leads to common and cooling. When I turned the AC on at the thermostat, I checked that at the terminal block on the board, and sure enough, I was getting 27 volts, 27.5 or whatever. So, and then I went ahead. My other check was putting my alligator clip and a lead between neutral and cooling tab on the board, and I got 2.2 volts. So I'm supposed to be getting 115 plus. 115 plus minus 10%.
Continue on to I-215 North.
There you have it. It was a bad board, so I went ahead. Luckily I had the cross-reference board on my truck, and put it in, and it was good. So